In 1949, I completed my post-graduation course and I joined my service as a professor in a college. I had to make my own residence separately, and I was newly married. I had to bring my wife. So I rented a house and brought my wife. Since we belong to the traditional family, we wanted to establish a meditation room for ourselves. I went to the market and purchased a beautiful picture of Gayatri. And then I started my meditation room with Gayatri picture. And daily in the morning, it is our habit to sing Gayatri Mantra. From childhood, we are taught like that. So we started there in our shrine room. After about a month days, when I sat down, saw the picture of Gayatri and closed my eyes, I saw a different picture. I saw the lower portion of this picture. That is, somebody sitting only the lower portion. I thought it was some illusion of the mind. Because we see many things many times, the mind is strange. And as long as I was closing my eyes and chanting Gayatri, I was seeing only that picture without a change. I thought it was some illusion. The next day in the morning again, I saw the same picture a little above. I felt something strange. Because it is not usual to see the same picture when we close the eyes. And the next day I saw it a little above. After a few days I saw it a little above. And finally I saw the whole picture. Then I suspected that it was not wild imagination. Because there is some continuity in it. It was very calm in the morning. Every day we sit for meditation in India before sunrise. And since the room was a separate shrine room for ourselves, it was quite calm and I was enjoying the same picture daily. I opened my eyes and saw Gayatri, and I closed my eyes, I saw this picture. Of course, I didn't question into the matter too much, but I was just enjoying it passively. Because there's no use of questioning anymore. We don't get any answers to our questions.
Master EK was known to be a very good speaker. He was a natural speaker, teacher, and poet. He was frequently invited by people to speak upon various concepts of wisdom.
After I enjoyed the same picture for about 2.5 weeks, I was invited to visit a village high school. The headmaster of the high school invited me to his place to celebrate the centenary celebrations of Rabindranath Tagore. And I went to his place that evening. It was about 5:30 in the evening. We were sitting and talking many things. Suddenly he said, "It is 6 o'clock. You will excuse me for a few minutes. We have a prayer inside. We will conduct our prayer and again come and join you," he said. He asked me to wait for about 15 minutes. I said yes. He went into his house. An idea came to my mind. Why can't I also go and join the prayer? But I felt a little bit delicate. He came back again and said, "If you have no objection, you come and join us in the prayer." You see, if we can understand, it is how the Master's grace will flow to us. Had he not invited me, I would have felt delicate. So I went inside and his wife and children were sitting in a row. And I saw a big picture of the master, a human-sized picture painting. I felt really shocked because this is the same fellow whom I am seeing in the morning daily. He comes to my house without invitation in the morning and I sat there, followed what they did. They closed their hands like this, they closed their eyes and they repeated Namaskaram Master CVV 3 times. I too repeated. Immediately there was a peculiar sensation in the spine. Exactly the same sensation which I had previously. And immediately it came to my mind that previously I had the same sensation. And I could recollect that this is the second time that I am sitting for this prayer. Then I recollected that it was not the second time but the third time, because the recollection went back. And finally I recollected that at the age of about 5, I saw these letters on the book, on the picture. And I could correctly recollect that I have seen the picture in the hands of my father. When I was about 5 years of age, I was just learning English alphabet, the Roman alphabet, and I saw a little book with my father, and on the outer cover of the book, I saw big letters CVV, and because I was just learning the alphabet, I took pride in reading the letters aloud. And my father said, it is the name of a great master. And he has opened the book and shown me a picture. It was the same picture. He said, this is the name of that master. And he also said, it is a mantram to be meditated. That was what happened in my 5th year. When I was studying in the university, that is about after 16 years interval, I visited a gathering in a house. All of them were sitting like this together, and there was a big picture of the master before them. I did not remember the picture I saw with my father, but I felt that I have seen him. I thought that it was some friend of my father, and then all of them, they were sitting in closed eyes and meditation. I also sat with them. After a few minutes we dispersed and I forgot everything about it. After 3 more years, it is when I was about 21 years, an old gentleman took me to a gathering. There were many people gathering in a big hall, and there was the picture of the master there. I felt that I have seen him somewhere. Because I did not remember the previous scenes, and they were all closing their eyes. I too closed my eyes, and they were all doing like this. I did like that, and one of them said, Namaskaram Master CVV, and I too repeated with others. And then I found some change going on in my body. There was a peculiar sensation in my spine, like a feeble electric current. See, when we touch an electric current, there will be a peculiar sensation. I felt the same sensation in my column. I was enjoying it, closing my eyes. It was continuously going on for a few minutes. I wanted to open my eyes. I could not do it. And after some time, the sensation stopped. I opened my eyes. All the other people also opened their eyes. And immediately we had good lunch, and then we dispersed. I asked the old gentleman who took me there what it is. He said, they are all some yoga practitioners. And he said, I don't believe in all this. They are all, he said, foolish. They believe in many things. And because there was good lunch, I took you there, he said. So I could not get any information from him. Then I forgot about it. That is what I experienced when I sat in the meditation. After 15 minutes, we got and then asked him who the master was. Then he said, he is called Master CVV. We invoke his name in 3 letters daily. We do this twice in the day, that is 6 in the morning and 6 in the evening. And that he was a great guru of the Raja Yoga path, and that he had many disciples, and he lived in South India, about 200 miles from Madras, in the banks of a holy river called Kaveri. And he was having his own yoga school. He passed away before 6 years before I was born. So after he passed away, I was born 6 years later. So there was no possibility for me to go and see him physically. So I asked the gentleman to give me his inscription of the name of the master, along with his signature and acceptance for me to repeat the master's name. I wanted to form a link with the master through this gentleman, because without the link of a living person, there will be no use of any mantra. We should receive a mantra only through a person, not through a book. Just as you should learn music only from a person, not from a book. So he has given me in my diary the name of the master, and he made his signature and date. And from that day, I began to meditate upon the master's name daily. And he also informed me that there was a photographer at Madras who was a direct disciple of the master. And the photographer was too old. He was about 92 years. And if I wrote to him, he will send me a photo of the master. He advised me to write immediately because he has grown too old. You may have the luck in getting the picture through him. So I returned home. I was lazy enough not to write to him. But within 5 days, I got a picture of the master through post, because the gentleman has written to him to send me the picture. And I opened the packet when I received it through post and saw on the back the signature of the photographer also. And when I was looking at the photo of the master, some friend brought a newspaper. I read the news that the old man left his physical body. It was strange. I took that photo, and from that picture, I multiplied all these pictures. That is how it started. When I was meditating upon the master daily, I began to see some colors and some pictures. And for about a few weeks, I just enjoyed the pictures. And then I felt like having a book to note all these things with dates. So I started with my spiritual diary, and I began to get some passages in English, some in my own language, some in Telugu, some in Sanskrit, like that. I noted them as they came to me. Sometimes there are some symbols and some figures, some numbers, like that. And in course of time, I came to understand that I am getting my program of the day as instructions. And since then, life took a very peculiar turn.
Master CVV started teaching Master EK. In tune with the plan, Master EK was invited by the Theosophical Society in Guntur to speak upon the symbolism of Mahabharata. After the lecture was over, Master EK went into the library hall of the Theosophical Society, and his eyes were attracted to the book The Secret Doctrine, written by Madam H.P. Blavatsky, a big volume indeed. When he went to Theosophical Society on the second day, the president of the society also came to the lecture because the members had informed him that the one who was speaking on Mahabharata was speaking in such a manner that he seemed to be knowing many intricate things of the scripture. After the class, the president introduced himself to Master EK, saying, "I am the president of the Theosophical Society at Guntur. I am glad to meet you." Master EK replied, "There is a book titled Secret Doctrine in your bookshelves. Can I borrow it for a while?" The president said, "Yes, you are most welcome." No one opens that book, including me, because we don't know what is in it. We know that it is a very great work. More than that, we do not know. Do you want to read that book? If so, please take it with you. Master EK took the book Secret Doctrine home and straightaway started reading it. There are so many new terms relating to the various theologies that are used in the book, and he was finding it a bit tough to understand. It was already 1 o'clock in the night, but he did not give up. He just kept the book on the table and went out to have a cup of coffee in a restaurant just around the corner. Thus, at 1 o'clock in the night, he went to the corner of the street where there was the restaurant. He took coffee and was walking back home thinking of the book. Suddenly, he met a very old man on the road who asked him in English, "Would you mind offering me some food? I am hungry." The meeting was so sudden. Master EK looked at the man. He was a very old man, not properly dressed even, with a pen in his shirt pocket. The marks of ink were all over the pocket. He had long grey hair and a barb too. The old man asked Master EK for the second time in English, "Would you mind offering me something? I am hungry." Master EK said, "Sure, please come with me, sir." Then they went back once again to the restaurant, and Master EK asked the old man, "What would you like to eat, sir?" He replied, "Chapatis." The chapatis were ordered, and the old person was eating. Then Master EK looked at the old man with great attention. He saw that he was a very old person, very hungry, and thought, God knows when he had eaten last. What a luck I have that I could offer something to eat to this old gentleman at this late hour of the night. He was also surprised that the old man, who was looking like a beggar, was speaking in English. Master KPK was in a kind of thinking process while the old man was busy eating chapatis. Suddenly, the old man looked at Master KPK and said, "So, you are reading secret doctrine?" It was a shock to Master KPK. How did this old person know that he was reading secret doctrine? He looked at the old man with great astonishment. Then the old one asked him again, "So, you are trying to read secret doctrine?" Master KPK immediately felt great veneration for the old person and said, "Yes, sir. That's all." Then the old man said, "Get me a cup of tea." So the topic suddenly changed. He took tea and then both of them came out of the restaurant. On the road, as they were walking, the old man instructed Master KPK by saying, "Before you read secret doctrine, you read Bhagavad Gita." Master KPK, right from the childhood, was familiar with Bhagavad Gita. He knew all the 700 slokas by heart and had even given many lectures on the Gita. So he answered the old man, "I have read Bhagavad Gita and I know all the 700 slokas by heart." The old man replied, "Before you read secret doctrine, read Bhagavad Gita." It was like a command. Master KPK was surprised and thought, "Who is this man that instructs me like this? How does he know that I am reading secret doctrine? And with what right and authority he is instructing me so very strongly to read again Bhagavad Gita?" He was thinking so while they were walking together. Master KPK decided to read Bhagavad Gita once again and wanted to convey his decision to the old man. He turned aside to tell him that he would do so, but when he looked aside, the old man was no more, and that was yet another surprise. Master KPK went home to read Gita with great focus. He read it once again, continuously, without interruption, till midnight of the next day. The family was not at home. He was therefore free, all alone. There was no one to disturb him. While he went on reading Bhagavad Gita, he had a grand vision of the plan, the divine plan, which is being worked out by the inner government, the hierarchy of masters of wisdom, and the plan of Lord Krishna for Kali Yuga. He was just thrilled. The next day, during the midnight hours, Master KPK went again to the same restaurant to see if he could meet the old man again. He had his cup of coffee and was loitering on the road, but the old man did not show up. A bit disappointed, Master KPK started proceeding towards his house. Then all of a sudden, someone from behind gently placed his hand on Master Rike's right shoulder, saying, "How is Bhagavad Gita?" He turned back and was thrilled to see the old man again. He had all veneration for the old person. Immediately, Master Rike bent down and touched the feet of the old person with respect and said, "I am very grateful to you, sir, for I have found something in Bhagavad Gita." The old man replied, "Bhagavad Gita is everything. You may have found only something." Then Master Rike asked, "Would you like to eat chapatis, sir?" The old man said sternly, "You should not propose anything to me. Did I propose to you yesterday or did you propose to me? Don't ever propose to me. Just listen to me." He was a tough man. Then he said, "Now you read secret doctrine." In a weekday's time, Master Rike read the secret doctrine without much difficulty. When he was reading secret doctrine, there were many entities coming into the house and again going out of the house. He was surprised and thought, "Who are all these entities that enter into my house and go out of my house without my permission?" He gained good understanding of the scheme of the secret doctrine. While he was reading the book, the master also envisioned many valleys, peaks, streams of pure water of unusual beauty. He also visualized, though sketchily, certain ashrams in those sacred places. As he completed reading the book, the old person visited him again by walking into the house through the wall. He was not looking shabby anymore, but he was brilliant and handsome. All that you can visualize about someone like Master KH. If you multiply it by 1,000 times in brilliance, that was the figure Master Rike saw. The person walked through the wall and came towards the master and inquired, "How is secret doctrine?" Master Rike joined his two hands in respectful salutations, saying, "Namaskaram." No more to talk. Deep silence prevailed. After a while, Master Rike asked again, "What for are you gracing and blessing me so much, sir?" The Grand Master said, "You are chosen for the work. The degree of purity you have and the devotion you demonstrate to the World Mother pleased many in the higher circles. Above all, Master Jupiter started functioning through you, and we need you to work for a plan. which I will reveal to you from time to time. It will be a very hard work for about 30 years. It will not be a path of roses, but a very thorny path. If you wish, you can join us. The freedom is yours to decide. But if you once accept and later deny, you will have serious consequences. Please remember this, and remember that the path is full of thorns. It is working for the divine plan, and it is not easy. It is like walking upon razor's edge. You will have many crises. If you are willing, I will come back to you again. Master KPK replied, I am ready, sir. Then the Grand Master said, don't be in a hurry. Take a weekday's time. Ponder over. You have a family, you have a vocation, and you are well settled in life. You have the inspiration of the World Mother. Everything is comfortable in life to you now. If only you wish, you can get in. Saying so, the Grand Master disappeared. After 1 week, the Grand Master reappeared and asked, are you ready? Master KPK replied, I am ready as I was a week ago, sir. Thus the work started in 1953 with Master KPK, and it concluded by the end of calendar year 1983. It was a 30 years of work, teaching, healing, writing, and molding the life of the followers in tune with the plan. That is how the whole work was started. He received instructions from time to time from those whom he followed to accomplish the work. The period 1953 to 1965 was a period of preparation. It is indeed a 12-year period. This preparation was necessary for the work to be accomplished as per the plan conceived by those whom Master KPK followed. There was an intensive internal training during the nights and extensive training during the days. The masters who chose him started giving lessons relating to occultism. Copious dictations and lessons were given to him to comprehend in the fields of spiritual astrology, spiritual psychology, keys relating to sound, color, number, and symbol. The lessons were learned fast, as Master KPK was always a brilliant student. He was attentive and was deeply devoted to what was being taught. During this period, Master MN, the pole star relating to the path of immortality of Master CVV, came in touch with Master KPK. For this reason, Master KPK was periodically visiting Ongole, where Master MN was residing and conducting prayers and courses. He was minutely guided in all aspects of wisdom by Master MN as well from the subtle plane. Master MN is a true representative of the yoga of Master CVV. He submitted himself totally to the energy of Master CVV and conducted yoga in its true spirit He went through the necessary transformations for 12 years and attained masterhood. For 9 years, he initiated willing aspirants into the path of yoga. His association with the energy and the related work was for 20 to 21 years. He assumed thereafter a fiery form and conducts the work of yoga of the Master on a global scale. Wherever a sincere aspirant strives as per the plan for self-realization in the path of yoga, the Master stands behind and supports. Master MN followed the Master Yoga with much commitment. While he was initiated in 1919, even by 1921, Master CVV visualized in Master MN the future Master and therefore called him the Little Master. In 12 years, MN transformed to be a Master in the true sense of the word. He had larger following in various towns and villages of coastal Andhra Pradesh. He healed and taught. Prana treat and yoga teach was his main motto. He relentlessly worked in that direction. He cured many. He solved the riddles of life for many. He initiated as many as 1,200 persons in his lifetime and anchored himself as the pole star on the path of Master CVV Yoga. According to Master EK, Master MN is the pole star of Master CVV Yoga. His invisible hand guides the groups in the east and in the west. He is the fiery element. His work continues in silence and his present continuous. In this work of hierarchy, Master MN constitutes the fiery element that ignites and initiates the yoga of Master CVV, which would enable the threefold process of transmutation, transformation, and transcendence. During the initial period of 12 years, Master EK had the bitter experiences of betrayal, ingratitude, ungratefulness, criticism, which he silently bore and proceeded with the process of continuous inner unfoldment, regardless the outer disturbances, disappointments, and attacks. It was a period of trial and of ultimate triumph. It was death to personality and birth as soul. He turned out to be a good instrument to serve humanity at large. This intense period of 12 years is generally difficult to bear with. It is equivalent to picking up one's own cross and walking the path of crucifixion of the personality. It is here generally a truth seeker faces his tests and trials to take the real initiation into the temple of light. Having gone through an intensive occult training, Master EK was advised shift of place from Guntur to Visakhapatnam to accomplish the plan conceived by his guides. In a way, he was uprooted from his nativity to inaugurate the work at a place where he would meet his associates and followers. Visakhapatnam carries the unique energy of Vishakha, another name for the Lord Sanat Kumara. Vaishak Valley is a hidden valley in Himalayas with sublime energies, where the masters of wisdom keep meeting once in a year on the full moon night of Taurus. The festival is invariably presided over by the Lord Sanat Kumara. In Vishakhapatnam, one can see the blue descending from time to time. Vishakhapatnam is a hexagonal city and hence it is called Vishakha. Vishakha is also Shanmukha. Shanmukha means the hexagon. Vishakhapatnam is subtly connected to Vaishakha Valley through the hidden temple of Vishakha. There is a temple hidden in the sea waters on the coast of Vishakhapatnam relating to the Lord Vaishakheshwara. It is believed that this temple is linked to the energy of Vaishakha Valley in Himalayas. The subtle network of nature cannot be gauged until one gains the subtle vision. Nature looks mundane when the subtle dimension remains hidden. Nature looks divine with its intricate networks as one gains the subtle vision. Master KPK has been chosen to work from Vishakhapatnam in tune with the plan and was given entry into the festival of Vaishak, which enabled him to conceive the plan and work for it. He was from time to time guided by the Grand Master, Master CVV and Master MN as well. Master KPK shifted to Vishakhapatnam apparently for his doctorate in Telugu literature. But the subtle reason was to inaugurate a planetary work. He accomplished the doctorate in the shortest possible time, namely 2 years, and was invited to join the faculty of Telugu in Andhra University. Eventually, he found the associates and followers at Vishakhapatnam to cooperate in relation to the plan. Master KPK went through many a crisis in these 12 years.
It was strange that my second son was having an incurable disease. The disease called the grand mal, that is epilepsy. Doctor said grand mal, that is falling sickness. This doctor said it could not be cured. They asked me to give sedatives to the boy, which I refused to do. And I left the boy just to chance, and he was normally living. And I came into contact with a homeopath who started treating the boy. And after 1 year, I picked up some homeopathy from him. I had to go away to some other place with my family. So we had no chance of getting the boy treated by that doctor. So I was doing my meditation and I started homeopathic treatment with my boy. I was studying the books and giving him medicine. And I treated him for about 3 years. And he is totally cured of the disease. We got a message from above, and a messenger who is once again the Messiah who came to earth. The message is what we call homeopathy, and the messiah is whom we call Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. And then I began to treat the people of my own house. And then my neighbors began to approach me for little medicine. And within 1 year, there were hundreds. And I found it very difficult to dispose of people. And immediately there were some people who were interested to. I began to study and teach them. And these people began to work as my assistants. And within 2 years, there were thousands of people who were waiting at my door for medicine. All of them said that they are being cured. I didn't know what it was, how it was happening. Because I know that I was not a doctor. Because I have not studied medicine anyway. I studied everything of anatomy, physiology and pathology with my father. And I studied Ayurveda, not homeopathy. And then, since now, it has developed into hundreds of clinics in India. Now we are a big association running many hundreds of clinics. Till today, I have trained many hundreds of people into real experts in homeopathy. And they are successfully conducting their own clinics. I have taken up homeopathy as the main object of my life. I started trying to help the sick in India as long back as 16 years. I have organized homeopathic clinics where people are doing free service to the suffering humanity as much as they can.